Hello everybody, thank you guys for joining me today on my channel Plus5. This is really a YouTube channel update, what I'm going to be doing, and little changes that have been happening since we've had this COVID-19 outbreak a few months back. Let's just start with, I'd like to tell everybody who subscribes or watches this video that the things that I do, pretty much, they're not more experimental more than they are just stuff that I love to do, things that I really like. I know this channel, originally I started it as my tattoo channel, and I still like what I have going on, and I'm still going to be bringing you guys drawings, paintings, how-to videos on how to tattoo. But those are going to be more here and there, and if you're actually more interested in that, go to my Instagram at @plus5. The S in the word plus is the number 5. And let me back this up. So first of all, people in the, what community you found me in, my call sign for a long time has been the Widowmaker. People that know me personally, they call me Reagan. That's my first name. And I'd like you guys to know that I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. I know it's been about 3 months since we made, I think 2 or 3 months since I put the last video out on my first off-road adventure with my new Jeep, where I took my oldest son Noah out with me, and we went out with Matt of Mac Automotive and tested out the front locker that we installed a few videos ago. Another thing I'd like to mention is I'm going to be getting back into doing a lot of my firearm builds, reviews, whether it be parts or talking about calibers or ammunition or anything that's related to shooting sports. And I'm not going to get all into detail about what I used to do in the military. You can use your imagination for that. The people that know me for that. The people that know me close know what I've done. The last thing that I did anything associated with the government has actually been the Department of Homeland Security, taking anti-terrorism specialist. And long story short, when I got offered the job, I applied for the FBI HRT, hostage rescue team. The problem was that it was only going to be applicable if I moved to Virginia. I'm good. I don't need to move to Langley, Virginia, when all my family, my mother and my kids, my fiance's mom, which are the only ones alive on her side for our kids as far as grandparents, live here. They live local to us in Southern California. So that wasn't really going to happen. Anyways, let's get back to what we'll be doing here. And I'm going to put a post so you guys can see the cute degree they gave me for my associates in occupational studies and Homeland Security. And anyways, there's that. If you guys are curious, I got this wicked Geisley automatics banner they sent me with the last couple triggers that I purchased. I bought a lot of Geisley triggers. I have about 5 of them. I have 3 right now, 4 of them in my ARs. They work great for me. I like using the Super Dynamics, and one of them is a 3-gun. The other one I believe is a Super Dynamic. 2 of them are Super Dynamic enhanced, and then I got a combat triggers, Geisley combat triggers. And anyway, getting back to what we'll be talking about right now is we also have this COVID-19 thing going on. And if you guys have seen, I'm not going to get into all the conspiracy theories, let's call them. All I know about it is pretty much the same thing that you guys know about it. And that is that, it's a pandemic that's happening, but don't let it take your freedoms away. The spirit of a person will keep you healthier than people telling you what things are when you feel certain ways, because inside of yourself, you know more than anyone what you're about, what you want to be, what you want to do. Again, I won't get into too many details about my history, but I only have 2/3 of my heart that works inside of my chest now, with metal parts inside of my heart that keep me alive, and I'm very grateful for that. Had an accident years ago. I had to have my mouth taken apart in my late 20s. So believe me, your spirit is everything, and just be grateful for what you get, you know? I mean, I try to be. All of us will have an attitude, and we'll have a bad day. That's life. But I just want to let you guys know that with this COVID thing, if you really think about it and put it in perspective, my father, he was diagnosed when I was 9 years old with lymph node with cancer. They gave him 3 months, and he had 3 months to pretty much live. He passed away almost to the dot. You know, I miss him all the time. But at the same time, there are other diseases, other things out there in this world that can take you a lot quicker without as good of odds to survive it. And if somebody you know or somebody you've heard of has passed away from this COVID-19, you know, rest their soul. You know, my heart goes out to them. But it is something that we as a people have to get through, and we have to get through together. And just realize that regardless of what happens, you are who you are. So make the best of yourself. And let's keep moving on. I would like to also talk about, I got a few rifles builds going on. Well, some of the AR stuff, I'm building them here. And I also have a new bolt rifle being built by a gentleman named Brad from X-Ring Gunworks in Felon, California. Great gentleman. Visited his facility. Just nice. It was on a private piece of land, actually. Really, really awesome. And got to pick his brain. And long story short, you guys will see this rifle. I'm having it built actually for my fiance Jenny, you know, mother of my kids, if you will. But it's going to be for her to actually use and my kids to try out as they get older. And also just a nice piece of kit that I actually always wanted. And I figured, you know, we just build something for you, and I get to use it when I want to. So let me see, what else are we going to talk about? Okay. The other thing is I wanted to mention that I also like to do certain things that aren't related to just necessarily shooting sports or tattooing. And as you can see the last few videos, I also like to do off-roading. I like the outdoors. I love the outdoors, actually. I love nature. And at the same time, I kind of want to just fuse them all together. Just because, you know, with this whole quarantine thing going on, my kids have been home a lot. It's kind of the reason I got back into the shooting industry, if you will. Connected with some good old friends in the shooting industry. And also connected with some new people in the shooting industry. And if you see this, Rick at Is Your Six Covered, or Ray from X-Ring channel, and you guys can look them up. They have way more viewers than me, obviously, but they're very informative and they're really good guys. And hopefully I get to shoot with these guys someday. So anyways, getting back to the gist of this, I just wanted to make this video really just to let everybody know what's been going on, and to not think that I'm not making videos anymore. As you can see, I set up this mini studio, if you will, primarily so I can make videos and review items and give you guys my 2 cents on things. I don't do things very average. I'm not really your average Joe. I like to be different in a good way. And hopefully you guys would like to see where I'm going with this and what I'm going to be doing. So if you're interested, you know, please subscribe. If you like this video, please put a like, spread the word. And if you're really interested in just my tattooing stuff, again, go visit my Instagram. It's @PLU5FIVE, and I'll put an edit up here. Just go check out, that's basically all of my current tattoos, current artwork that I do. And you can follow along my story, my daily life typically. And anyways, I just want to say thank you guys for giving me the time to you know, let some weight off my chest. I don't talk about all my history, my background, and what have you, but I do have a lot of respect for it and what I've done and the people that are around me that helped me through a lot of this stuff. And you guys know who you are. My buddy in Kansas, my buddy in Texas who sent me the pics from back in the day when we were training. I really appreciate it, guys, and you guys know who you are. Either way, have a good day, keep your head up, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm out.